Hey, how you doing? My name is Nate, for those who know me and those who don't. I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue as I tell you guys this. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. This one is basically for me because at the time I was talking to the Lord because I haven't heard from him in a while. So I thought he was ignoring me or, I didn't know what happened. I thought I did something wrong. So this one was December 2017. The Lord told me, this is what he said. He said, my plate is full because I'm in training with other people who have gifts just like you. My plate is full because time is running out. So I'm going to repeat that. My plate is full because I'm in training with other people who have gifts just like you. My plate is full because time is running out. So he was letting me know, hey, he's still here. But he's training. His plate is full and he's trying to do a lot of things and whatnot. But he wanted me to know that he was not avoiding me or ignoring me. So if you guys go through that little situation where you haven't heard from the Lord in a little while, or you don't know what's going on or anything like that or whatnot, it's not that he's ignoring you. It's that he's training people or that he's dealing with someone else, who have gifts. Other people who have gifts and whatnot. So here's another one. This one is, hold on. This has to do with a lot of people. But also it has some stuff to do with us in the world as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that out here too. This is October 2017. I'm walking into my mom's house with food. My mom needs food, so I bought her some food. Which, come to find out later, my mom did need food. So when I talked to her about it or whatever, the day I went over there and spoke to her about it, and I told her, I said, Mom, you need some food. And she was like, funny thing, you just said that I did need food, but I'm getting it now. So I went over to her house to make sure, and she actually did go shopping and buy a lot of food. So the Lord was right when he was telling me, hey, my mom needs food. He was looking out for her. So now I'm in the back room and I'm laying in the bed with my daughter who's asleep. With my daughter who's asleep. With my daughter who's asleep. Now the back door is open and I hear the neighbors talking and someone saying something about the house but I'm not sure what they said after that. I just remember the house with thee. And I can't remember what they said. I think they were looking for a house to stay in. So I lay there listening. At some point, I look out the side door. Now I'm in another bedroom now of my mom's house, but I'm still in the back. Now I'm in the living room, walking towards the pull-out bed that my son is laying on. So I say something to my son about eating. So I look up and I see this guy that I know. So I look up and I see him sitting on a couch. He gets up and goes into the kitchen, comes out with a medium box of cereal and some sticks in his hand and starts eating. I don't like that he's here, so I ignore him. I get up off the couch with my son onto another couch that's to my left. So I see a man. It's my mom's boyfriend and my mom that come down the stairs. The guy gets up. The guy goes directly. I see a man, and then I see my mom's boyfriend and my mom come down the stairs. Now, the man comes first, and then it's my mom and her boyfriend. So the man goes into the kitchen. So I guess God was saying, hey, I'm checking the kitchen to make sure. Check the kitchen to make sure, which is what I did. So the man goes into the kitchen first, and then my mom and her boyfriend come downstairs. So the man goes directly into the kitchen. My mom and her boyfriend have on white robes. So they stopped walking halfway to the kitchen. My mom says something to her boyfriend. He rubs either her shoulder or her back. Then he says, does it still hurt, honey? They continue to the kitchen. Not sure if I see them go in, but I know they continue to the kitchen. Now I hear planes and I run to the window to look out. The plane reads, on the side of the plane, it reads DNN or DDN or DD. C or DDE, something with a D, and a total of 3 letters. Now my mom's right behind me trying to see, and I say to her, you see it now, right? So I say to my mom, you see it now, right? So now I'm outside on the porch and I'm looking at the sky. I hear and see a plane. So I look to the side of my mom's porch, the right side. So I look to the side of my mom's porch on the right side, and I see the plane, and it's too close to the house. Really, really close. It's too close. Way too close to the house. Now suddenly I'm walking down the street with my mom. She's in a white robe and she's trying to keep it closed, you know. I'm not sure, but she may be naked underneath. There's a wounded bird laying on the ground and my mom says something. So I know for a fact that the bird fell from the sky. I bent down and touched the bird's right wing, and I tell my mom, God says to watch and pay attention to the birds. So I look at the wounded bird, trying to comfort it. So I look for something to put the bird in so I could take it and keep it safe. So I think the reason that the bird fell from the sky is because of something that they were spraying in the sky or something that they were doing to the sky. So I think this is what I'm thinking, and I know the reason why the bird fell from the sky is because of something that they were spraying in the sky or something that they were doing to the sky. So whatever it was that was sprayed is important. God wanted us to know that whatever it is that they're spraying in the sky is important and is doing something to the birds. So I look at someone's lawn and I see a pillow, but I'm not sure if I need a pillow. So I walk across the street while watching the sky. I feel that I'm being watched. So I go back across the street, which is the right side of the street. So I see a towel in someone's yard. So I take it. I shake the leaves off and the dirt off, and then I walk back to the fallen bird and wrap it up into the towel and try to hurry back to my mom's house. I get on the porch, and then there's 2 chairs to my left. So I place the bird in the first chair to my left, but I hold the bird's head up so that it wouldn't fall through the chair, the arm rails of the chair. So I look for something to keep the bird from falling. And the second chair, in the second chair, I see a small pillow. It's not big enough. It's too small. So I look again. There's now a third chair that has a pillow. And this pillow is a large pillow. So I place the bird on top of it. Now, all 3 pillows are a plum color. They're a plum color, but the bird is still in the first chair. So suddenly the towel's gone. And I kept the bird outside because I knew it had bugs on it. I don't know why, but I knew the bird had bugs on it or some type of bugs on it. So I feel I'm being watched again, but I act as if I didn't even notice. But I kept trying to keep watch. So I don't know where my mom is. I don't know where she went. I don't know where she is. I don't see her. Her boyfriend comes out the front door and he says something to me, and I'm not sure what it was. Now, all of a sudden, I'm standing in the middle of the street. I see a car. A lady gets out of the car. She hands my mom's boyfriend some stuff, trying to help him. So she gets out of the car on the passenger side. My mom and her boyfriend are standing near the passenger side when she gave them something. She gave my mom's boyfriend something to help. So my mom says something about this lady and what she does. Said something about the lady and what she does. So I think this lady takes care of people. Sorry, somebody's calling. But I think this lady is taking... I think this lady takes care of people, but I'm not sure. She looks as if... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to wait till they finish calling because they kind of interrupt. While I'm in this video, it will immediately cancel the video. Okay, they're done. So I think this lady takes care of people, but I'm not sure. So she looks as if she's about to get in the car. So I asked her something, maybe, what do you do? So I say nothing. So I asked her something, so I asked her what does she do, but she didn't say anything. She didn't say nothing at all, just silence. So my mom repeats, she is a caretaker or a counselor. So I repeat the question to the lady again. So I repeat the question to the lady again. What do you do? And I walk back to the front door, and then I look back. The lady is now with me at the front door. She says something to me to the tune of she either went to school for it or she had some type of training for it. So I walk away and I turn towards the door. And I turn the doorknob, and right before I go into the house, everything was done. It was over. So basically what the Lord is saying, watch the sky. that's spraying something in the sky. Now, when I started looking that up at that time, December 2017, when I started looking that up in the sky, they were actually spraying something in the sky to cover something up. But I'm not sure what they was trying to cover up. But throughout the world, you will see that it was all type of stuff going on at that time in the sky. And I mean all type of stuff. And then I started noticing that I live in Texas, Arlington, Texas. I started noticing that there was helicopters and all type of planes and army planes flying all over the place and everything that usually are not here. So I don't know what it was. So I started paying attention to what they sprayed, and I realized that they were spraying early in the morning, and I would go to work early in the morning. So when I went to work early in the morning, that stuff was still there. You see all the lines and whatnot. And then they start, I guess, throughout the day, the lines started, that stuff started separating and filling the sky. But yeah, you guys watch for the signs and watch the birds and something that's spraying in the sky. So I'm finna go ahead and end this one and head to the next, because this is at 10 minutes. Whew, bye y'all.